Hello everybody, my name is Superscrull, and welcome to Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke Randomizer version. As we saw, there was a pretty epic cutscene at the beginning there, with some cool looking Pokemon, one which is in the background of this right now. And I know this is I did say at the end of my Mario Kart 64 Let's Play that I was going to do a Johto region game with like a Nuzlocke, and if I could find one, a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I did find one, but I kind of feel like I wanted to do Pokemon Emerald a little bit more than I wanted to do Johto version. So I will do a Johto region game eventually. Maybe not Nuzlocke or Randomizer, maybe just a normal playthrough of it later on. Probably not immediately, because this is be my second Pokemon Let's Play so close together. But anyway, let's just get into it, because I've already waited 2 or so minutes to do this. So first we're just gonna change the options. Finally, they allow you to change the options at the beginning, so you don't have to sit through the professor at the beginning talking for quite a long time. And we will change the type of frame as well, because that makes it more exciting, and I kind of like this one, but we'll keep looking. Like I said, this will be a Nuzlocke, and I guess I really haven't explained Nuzlocke, but I will as Professor whoever in this game is talking, because it's really boring to listen to him talk. And I think we're gonna go with, do I like this? I don't know. This is taking up a lot of time, but it's important. Okay, we'll go with this. No, with this. And we will start a new game. So this dude here is Professor. He's clearly not Professor Oak, but that's okay. He's still wearing a lab coat, except he's wearing shorts too. I don't think Professor Oak wears shorts. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch. Everyone calls me the Pokemon. Okay, so this is Professor Birch. So basically after this, he says the exact same thing as Professor Oak. He's just like, the world is blah blah blah. Humans live alongside friends, playmates, I play blah blah blah. The battle and blah. Anyway, hold on 1 second. I just need to grab something and I'll be right back. And so yeah, I'm back. If you guys didn't know, I just cut there for a quick second. And you are. So are you a boy or a girl? I don't want you to check, so I'll just tell you. You're the boy, I guess. I haven't really figured out a name for him yet. I'm just gonna call him Jet, because that's like a short form of my English name. There's a hint for you. Not really, you guys are gonna get that in any chance, because I'm not telling you my real name, but it is a short form of my English name. So my name's not in English. Anyway, you're Jet, who's moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. I'm glad you get it. You're a professor, and you couldn't understand simple things like if I'm a boy or a girl, or if I'm moving into your town or not. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. And I shrink down with his secret shrink ray machine thing, and I become this little sprite in a truck that's moving. Is this my old house? I think it is. I lived in the trailer. So we walk outside, and we were in the truck the whole time. And great mom, you let me ride in a truck where things could have crushed me, and you were at home for. How did you get here exactly? Okay, I don't really care what this lady has to say, because she's kind of really annoying, and she just keeps on talking. She's your mother, obviously, in the game at least, but still. This first episode's gonna be kind of boring with all the starting off stuff, so you bear with that. And there's Vigoroths there. Just hold on, I forgot to show you that. Mom, go set your clock in your room, honey. Wow, you pushed me up the stairs. Thanks a lot, lady. Yeah, so you saw it on there. Those Vigoroths were carrying this stuff. In Ruby and Sapphire, those are Machoke's instead of Vigoroths, and if you come to the PC, you can get your potion that's always waiting there, except in certain games, such as Dead Might Like This Program, Better Get Going, and what here is a Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance connected to serve as the controller. Awesome. And yeah, so in the other games, I was thinking the potion's always waiting there, except in certain games like the Johto region, and Diamond I think doesn't have it either. The clock is stopped, better start it. What time is it right now? It's 11:45 a.m. So we'll set that. Not that it matters, because time-based events I don't think will occur. Either way, even though my internal battery hasn't run dry, it's because it's a ROM, so How do you like your new room? Where do you sleep, Mom? There's only one upstairs. Are you gonna sleep downstairs on the couch? Wait for Dad to come home? There's no couch. Wow, you sit on the chairs? Looks uncomfortable. Or sync up, I don't know. So the TV interview, we brought you this report from Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Oh, Dad, why would Dad be on? Does that mean Dad is the gym leader? I guess they're going to the Petalburg Gym. Your dad is the gym leader. If you go upstairs, if you go up here, I mean, not upstairs, this little girl will be like, if you go outside and go into tall grass, in the grass, wild Pokemon will jump out. It's dangerous if you don't have your own Pokemon. Alright, so I'm going to take this time now and explain what Nuzlocke is, in case you guys don't know. I'm not going to use my own words to explain this, because you know, I'm not good at explaining stuff, and the way Bubblepedia explained it is perfect. They worded it so perfectly in short, so I'm just going to read what Bubblepedia has to say. The Nuzlocke Challenge is a set of rules intended to create a higher level of difficulty while playing the Pokemon games. Many challengers feel that the rules also serve the purpose of encouraging the use of Pokemon the player would not normally choose, promoting closer bonds with the player's Pokemon. The rules are not an in-game function, but are self-imposed on the part of the player and thus subject to variation. The name of the challenge originates from the comic series of the same name, which features a Nuzleaf resembling John Locke as a recurring gag character. John Locke is a fictional character from the Lost series, if you ever watched that, the TV show. So the rules, the basic rules at least, the most basic Nuzlocke rules as they were first introduced are as follows. I don't read very well though. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released. The player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area and none else. If the first Pokemon encountered faints or flees, there are no second chances. While not exactly a definite rule, the general consensus is that players must also nickname all their Pokemon for the sake of forming stronger emotional bonds. Then after that, there's like optional rules that you can play with. Like there's one where there's like a mercy rule that basically you get 1 to 3 revive chances, so that if your Pokemon dies, you give them a second chance to come back in the game. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing with that rule. It depends, because I'm pretty bad at Nuzlocke, and so I think this is going to be very fun. I'm also playing with the rule if all my Pokemon, if I white out, basically, I have to start again from the beginning. What would suck is if I made it to the Elite Four, and I had to start again from the beginning because all my Pokemon died. I don't know. I'm just saying that as a thought at the beginning of this. Anyway, so Professor Birch said we had to go down here. There's other rules I'm going to be playing with, like, let me think. I can't exactly, so nothing there. So Professor Birch isn't here, clearly. This is his lab, though, clearly. I don't think anyone lives in this kind of lab-looking thing. We'll just look here and check to make sure. Professor Birch's Pokemon lab, yes. And didn't Mom say to... we didn't pay attention. Professor Birch's house. Alright, let's go in there. And there's a mom that we just walked into that. She's probably going to be like, what are you doing in my house? Get out, man! Oh, hello, and you are... ... does she not know my name, or she's just like... waiting for me to say it? I don't know. Oh, you're Jet, our new next door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Daughter's upstairs, I think. What? You don't even know where your daughter is? That was a weird conversation though. She's just like, our daughter. She doesn't even know if her daughter's upstairs. She's not. So she doesn't know where her daughter is. She has a GameCube as well. Cool. It's a Pokeball or whatever. This is technically, we're beginning our adventure. We don't know this is a Pokeball, but it's a weird item. It's floating in the middle of, it's not floating, but we can't walk past it, and we can kick it, so obviously it's important. Let's pick it up. Uh-oh. 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 Huh? Who are you? Oh god. They all know my name somehow by using ... language. Oh, you're Jet, so your move was today. I guess those ... dots are a sign of, her reading my mind or something. Anyway, I'm just gonna take a sip here of my green tea. Alright, so that's good green tea. I got some Japanese green tea from the store called Tiavana while I was in America. And there I go advertising again. She just said some stuff like blah blah and blah blah. Anyway, Nuzlocke rules. Let me think which one I'm gonna be applying to myself. I might use the mercy rule. I'm not entirely sure yet. I can always change it later because, yeah, use the same amount of blah. Hold on. Let me check something for a second. I will be with you back in 1 second. Oh yeah, one rule. Because this is a randomizer let's play, all the Pokemon are gonna be random except for the starters. I wanted to keep the starters normal, so that the original starters, so that There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries, but can you go see what's happening for me? Yeah, so I kept it normal. I could have randomized the starters as well, but I just kept in, the ones that originally come with the game. So there's a little bit of like this stock game at least, vanilla game. So this guy's like, he's getting attacked by a little weird looking thing. So we just gotta go in his bag and pick Pokemon. I'm gonna go with, I don't know, who should I go with? Can Mudkip? I'll be right back for a second. I need to check something. Alright guys, I'm back. I wanted to check something online about these Pokemon and what they can learn, but for whatever reason my internet just cut off. So I'm just gonna go with the Trico, because he's the grass type, and I don't really like grass types, as you may know from my last Let's Play of Pokemon Fire Red. They're pretty useless types, but he's very fast, and that's that. Really, he's really fast, I guess. So I'll use him for now, because he can learn, I'll use him as like an HM slave later, because he can learn Cut at least. I'm not sure. I was trying to check what they can learn, like what HMs. So I know Mudkip obviously can learn Surf, but he can't learn anything else other than Surf and Dive and Waterfall as an HM. So that's not really helpful. So he asked me to come back to this lab. So okay, my internet just came back on. Too late to check it now, I guess. Anyway, other rule I'm going to be playing with is that because it's randomized, I could possibly run into legendaries. If I do, I'm either going to defeat them or run and catch another Pokemon. Like, it won't count as my first encounter as a legendary, because I'm not going to be catching legendaries and using them. So that's one rule. And there is a rule I was going to go with, like, if I run into an evolved Pokemon, I wouldn't use it, because that's that. You know how it is, like, if you run into Evolve, he's never going to evolve. But again, it's really hard to not run into an evolved Pokemon when this is using Pokemon from first and second generation and third generation technically. So he asked me to nickname. I'm gonna nickname it just what should I nickname it? I don't know. I'll name him what I'm gonna use him for. I'm gonna name him just like those people who have names like Butcher. You know, or I don't even know where I'm going with this. Yeah, you know how people like they have names like Butcher, and then there's supposed to be a butcher in their life. So I'm gonna name him Cutter, because that's what he'll be doing for me, cutting. Anyway, so he asked me to go teach me, get me to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Alright, so we're gonna hang out with May, I guess. Anyway, when I'm walking up through the grass here, there's no way for me to actually catch the Pokemon yet. But I just want to show you that it is randomized, so I'll just run into the Pokemon here. Anyway, yeah, there's no possible way for me to catch the Pokemon. What is going on? Where are all the Pokemon? Okay, there. No way for me to run into ooh, an Aggron. Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be using, I don't think Pound's going to do much to it. I think I'm just going to run from this, because that won't do much anyway. Yeah, oh, Mudslap. That won't do too much either. But my accuracy will fall. Anyway, yeah, so there was going to be a rule that I was going to use that I don't catch evolved Pokemon, but I don't know. I might use the rule that basically, like, if I have a Pokemon that's, I have the Pokemon already, or if the Pokemon's in the same family, Slowpoke, okay. If the Pokemon's in the same evolutionary family, then I wouldn't use it. But I think that I'm not going to use that rule. I think I'm just going to catch whatever I find first, and that's how it's going to be. Anyway, because there's going to actually be 2 routes that I take before I get to catch a Pokemon. And normally if I was just going to take one, like I do in Fire Red or Leaf Green and I fell asleep, then I would just skip the Pokemon when I catch in the first route, because I'm obviously not going to be first encountering it if I go back with Pokeballs. But because there's 2 routes that I'm missing out on, I'm actually gonna go back after when I can actually catch Pokemon and catch the Pokemon that whatever I first encountered then. But what else was I gonna say? Oh my god! Alright, I'm just gonna fast forward this. Yeah, another rule I'm gonna be using. Not only am I gonna catch Pokemon, like I said, I can only catch Pokemon that are in the grass. I guess that's what the main rule is right now. Okay, once per route, I'm gonna give myself the rule that I'm allowed to catch 1 Pokemon in the grass and 1 Pokemon by the use of fishing or surf. So the water will give me 1 Pokemon per route, and the grass will give me 1 Pokemon per route, and that's the way I'm gonna play. And and same thing per town. Like if I can get a Pokemon in a town, then that counts as the Pokemon per town, and I can also surf in, or fish in the town. And due to the fact that it's randomized, using the old rod will give you any Pokemon, not just a Magikarp or Tentacool, so that way I don't even need to get the Super Rod or Gold Rod to actually get a good Pokemon through the use of fishing. Anyway, talk to this person here. Hi, I work at the Pokemon, can I get you to come with me? This is the Pokemon Mart. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Here, I'd like you to have this as a promotional item, similar to what the person said in Pokemon Fire Red. They're just giving you a sample or whatever. So that's a way to get 2 potions at the beginning of the game. Anyway, you can't run yet in this point of the game, but see, this is Route 103. This is a different route. So let's see what we can get here, just so we know. Okay, Eradicate. I don't really want to get that. I'm just going to train up with it. Anyway, this is a pretty long episode, and we haven't done much at the beginning of this. So I'm just going to battle... Oh, spoilers. Yeah, we have to battle May and Island Absorb. Okay, good. Plusle, okay. I actually used one of these in a practice run of this, and they're not that bad. They don't learn an electric type move until like really late, like 19, like level 19 or whatever. But they're okay, I mean. And stop growling at me. I'll just have to use Absorb. It's a special move in this game. Like I said, I probably won't do too much. Other thing I forgot to mention, I'll get back to what I was saying before. Old L10's down. Because these Pokemon here are random, some of them can be fully evolved, meaning they'll give you a ton of experience. Like, normally if you battle the normal Pokemon here, like Zigzagoon, Poochyena, and Wurmple, they'd give you maybe like 17, 20 experience, but because I'm facing Pokemon like Aggron and stuff, they'll give me like 100 experience, so I level up really fast. Therefore, I'd probably be leaving most of the training on screen, because mostly you're supposed to really, in a Nuzlocke challenge, leave all this training on screen. And normally you want to have your Pokemon a little bit over leveled, because if you go in there at the same level as a gym or whatever, there's a chance you can faint, which isn't really fun because, well, it's a Nuzlocke, right? So there's that. I'll just do a little bit more training. Fast forwarded, obviously, if you guys couldn't tell by the change in sound. But this is a pretty long part, so I'm just gonna go up and talk to May here, and then I'm just gonna end the episode off. Let's see, the Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Jet. Oh, I see I gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Yeah. So, I will be doing like a full story thing explaining everything you can do in this game, just like I would be doing if it was a normal run rather than a Nuzlocke, because that stuff is still included in the game. And the Pokemon are a little bit different, but if there's a Pokemon that's important to the area, or something like that, or something useful, I'll tell you about that. So we're just gonna battle May here. She has a Torchic, obviously, because that's super effective against the Pokemon that you chose. And that's that. That wasn't too bad. 69 experience, of course. And if you do Trainer May, wow, that's great. You're pretty good. Because this episode wasn't too interesting, I'll probably be uploading more than one episode today. And I am finally up to date on my uploading. I finished uploading Fire Red. I finished editing and uploading Mario Kart 64. So everything's up right now. So I'm starting this, and I'm going to be on time with this, and school is starting back like in 2 days, so but I'm going to try to, at least, because of that, I'm going to have to upload only 1 episode a day, and if I have extra time, maybe 2, but that's how it's going to be. And I mean, you just enjoy these last 2 days, I guess. You might be able to a friend Pokemon kind of easily. Let's head back. Okay, she's going to want you to go head back. Anyway, just as a sign off, I hope you enjoy these last couple of days of summer if you're Canadian. If you're not, enjoy the day anyway, because yeah, just enjoy it. It's a good day. So I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I was gonna say Fire Red, but at least I get to say Pokemon this time, so I have a chance to correct myself, unlike the Mario Kart 64 where I was just saying Pokemon Fire Red and all that nonsense. Anyway, see you guys next time for Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Oh my god, Nuzlocke Randomizer. There you go. See you guys next time.